Hello everyone and welcome back to more Marvel's Spider-Man. Today we're going to start off by spending our one skill point that we've gotten. The other 5 that we have will be never spent. So that's a thing. I'm gonna start off by I think I'm gonna start off by getting web throw. It allows us to throw enemies that are webbed up, and we can use this to very easily stick enemies to walls. And I'm so used to having it that I tried to use it before we had it. All right. Now another thing we can do is point launch off of stuff. It allows us to get another boost.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe. Gotta love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
So this is the main map of the game, and it actually is open world. It's our first open world game on the channel, and honestly, it's one of my favorites. Just moving around and stuff is so fun in this game because it's swinging instead of running. Is honestly half the fun. We also fill up our focus bar by swinging around, so if we get into any fights, we will be well prepared. Point launching is one of the most helpful things you can do. And we're actually almost to our next mission here. I didn't mean to go down that far. Alright. Let's get up here. And let's head in. My other job.
I'm sorry I'm late. You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power dampener. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong.
That is honestly one of my favorite things in this game. That just reveal that Otto is
samples of every type
your
of
mentor. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that people don't know who Otto Octavius is.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texidor. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
You all know who he is, and I know who he is. And it's the fact that we know about that that makes me love this so much. but I won't dare spoil it.
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
But it doesn't make it any less heartbreaking. Just, you know, I know the feeling of letting someone down. It is never fun. I just want to explore a little bit before we before we go and head over to the action. Before we head over and figure out what went wrong. Stumbling over my words. It's fun.
Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Can only move it left and right and down a little bit.
Let's see what's wrong with you. Circuit burned out.
So this is a bit of a mini game here.
I'd been here
We basically have to complete the circuit. And they're generally pretty easy. You can skip them if you want to, if you have the setting enabled. I don't, because I want to show all of them. So that's what I'm doing. This one's pretty easy, you just float it around. There's another one here. Some pieces only allow the current to flow a certain direction. So, like, it won't flow this way, for example. So, that's the kind of thing. My solution for that is just use them whenever. Like, use them as soon as you possibly can, so that way they're out of the way. It doesn't always work, but I always know that, you know, I know that you have to use them because that's why they give them to you. And it's not that bad.
Nice.
Like that,
Okay,
pretty much.
What next?
You can also hit L1 to just quickly reset stuff if you are having trouble.
Rebalance the voltage.
Now they're adding a bit more to this. There's a voltage that we have to get right. You can't have it below or above. It has to be perfectly on the dot. So target voltage is 3, and we have a -1. So what we can do is set it so +1 minus, or +2 -1, and then do +2 again, and it'll put the voltage at 4, but it decreases. So now it's at 3. So now we want to just finish the circuit like normal, and there we go. And we fix the arm. Presumably, anyway.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Yeah, perfect.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well
So
take it
now, now this is going to be a bit of an introduction. There's a reason I was over here. I didn't actually take a look at this one. We'll do it now.
Peter, thank you again for doing these blind reviews. Peer review is the backbone of great science. You know, as we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the best method of limb replacement? Silly, I know, but I keep thinking, might there be another way?
It's always something good to think about. Alright, so this is a bit of a different kind of puzzle. Basically, we want the lines to be covered. So if we go over here, we can grab this one and place it here. And we want, if we don't do it right, then we can't solve the puzzle. It gets more complicated later. You have multiple different lines of stuff and all that. They might even show it off here. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
Nope. Okay. Alright.
I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
You guys have anything you want to talk about? Oh, there's stuff in here that we can look at. Or is there? Huh. Okay.
How many lab fires have we seen now, Otto? 3? 4?
That's how you know we're progressing. Out of the ashes of failure, great science is born.
Don't think Dr. Octavius' optimism has ever been shaken.
Well, that's good. So, it did pop up there saying that additional spectrographs are available. We can work on these whenever we want. And there are rewards, like whatever that purple thing is there. I'm going to be doing all of these. I'm going to be doing everything, actually. 100%ing the whole game. And it'll be a fun ride. There's also these, which is more of those circuit ones.
Double check as well.
They're same thing. You don't have to do these, but it's very helpful. Anyway, let's head back out. Alright, completed the mission.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. It's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri? Anything. I'm on my way.
We are on our way. Now, talking a bit more about the open world.
Like Jameson's got a new
never
episode
mind,
out.
because I'm
I
not.
wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations, don't ask, not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime boss. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that quip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks. So till that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah, I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me. Someday.
I do like how, in this universe at least, J. Jonah Jameson, yeah, he raves a lot about Spider-Man and how bad he is. But number one, that's just his character, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But I do like how he does make good points sometimes, even if Spider-Man is a good guy, obviously.
Now that about you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
Oh, Yuri.
Let's take a look at this tower. Input bands.
So this is basically the Assassin's Creed viewpoints of the game. I'm not even going to try and pretend that's not what these are. But this is how we reveal the map.
We just had a tower come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Do it! Watch my back.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
Enemies with melee weapons block most attacks, but are vulnerable to air launch attacks, webs, and throwables.
You're going down!
Alright, let's use some of those throwables then. Even if it's not on the guy that has a weapon. That's another good way to get rid of enemies with weapons, or really anyone, is webbing them up in the air and then dragging them back down so they get stuck to the ground. It's essentially a instant defeat if you web someone up and stick them to something like a wall or the ground, or a car,
Okay,
or
wrapped up.
a bus.
Thanks for that. Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
I love this part. I'll be quiet. I don't know, or is he going to continue talking?
So you're
Never
the
mind, I
snitch.
guess.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off! Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Get away from her.
Come on, kid butter.
Brutes will block your melee attacks, use webs and throwables to make them vulnerable.
You're gonna pay for that.
Like so. Can't throw these guys, they're too big. But if we do web them when they're on the ground, they will still get stuck. These guys we can throw, though. Ow. Stop it. Ow. Stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, what do we do?
There we go. Got him. Knock this guy up into the air. And bring him back down.
Walk away now, or she's dead.
Let me go!
Save the hostage before the time runs out. Use the left stick to aim at the target and press R1 to disarm them. Pretty easy.
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
All right.
From his elevated position, Spider Cop spies his destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No, of course not. The Chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Spider Cop is by far the outfit I want in the next game.
I can modify these towers to track more.
Or really any official acknowledgement. Put Spider Cop in the movies.
Score. Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that?
Alright, so this is also how we locate other citywide stuff that we can do. Although it's not showing anything besides this one right now.
Oh, wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
There's a lot of them, and they're all over the city. We want to collect those because you notice they give us backpack tokens. Those will be used for stuff later, and every time they give us an item.
There, got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
You'll be seeing that. Item at the very end of the video, which will be pretty quick here, I believe.
Open the safe! Do it!
Hey, fellas.
Ah! Spider-Man! Shoot him!
They're all like really in a really close space there. So it's pretty easy to web at least one of them up really, really fast. These guys aren't really much of a problem.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
You're gonna regret this, spider freak!
There we go. And he's webbed to the car. Quick and easy. We can get a crime token.
All right, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game. And Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Haha. Alright, last tower. Pretty easy way to do these is rotate the stick, the left stick, to get it to match up with how frequent the bumps are, and then hold that there and use the right stick to match the height. And we finish keeping the peace, which gets us another level up. Almost 2 level ups, actually. 10% more melee damage.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. Tools I need for suit repair at the lab. I wonder if Dr. Octavius has left for the day.
I really like this view.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
And that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. See you guys then. And enjoy how I will be showing a lot of the side stuff that is repetitive.
The menu from my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier. But she didn't seem to mind. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.